Okay, so today's video is going to be another speed run, but more specifically, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you would compete in a saturated market. And the product we're going to be using as an example is this Moringa supplement, because everybody knows Rosabella, everybody knows that there's like a whole wave of people trying to sell Moringa and astaxanthin and all those supplements, but today we're just going to be going with Moringa. So in order to compete with Rosabella, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do and how I would approach marketing side of things differently, and basically how to pump out a store extremely quickly with great quality and then launch as soon as possible. So number one, as per usual, we're just going to go on Atlas. As I've mentioned in my previous speedrun video, just open that. Okay, cool. So we've downloaded Atlas, and then we're just going to start the setup, full store. Paste, no, I just want it from my Shopify. I've already added the product into the product selection page, by the way, so that's why it's showing up for the Moringa. Confirm product. And then it's just going to build my store for me, and then within 5 minutes we'll have it. And then after this, the basic setup is complete, we're going to move on to the market research and how we can differentiate ourselves through the marketing when competing against a whale like Rosabella. Awesome, so it set it up for me. I just kind of took Rosabella's pictures for the time being, and then updated it to my product selection page, which is why it shows here. But we're just going to change the color for this. I just want it to be more green because it makes sense with our whole product page. Okay, so I don't really like the color for this. I want to change it to green, but it's not too important right now because the copy is what's going to be important. So we're just going to update this to our Shopify theme and then take it from there. App embeds, save. Then I just want to see the page. Oh, okay, makes sense. One sec. Publish. Okay, cool. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I am just going to see, we'll leave this for now, we'll fix the product page later, but I just want to see what the benefits of taking Moringa are. Because I have no clue. It says like supports a good night's sleep, supports joints and healthy energy levels, but we want to see what are all the benefits of taking a Moringa supplement. So yeah, before we get into any of these prompts that I have right here, I am just gonna go and just look this up because I also want to do manual research, because this is how I look at it. If there are like a bunch of different benefits a single product solves, sorry, there it gives you more of a variety to target more avatars, go for more marketing angles, and then just gives you a much wider TAM to target. And then out of those benefits, we are going to see exactly how Rosabella markets their product. And then we're going to take a different approach and kind of market our main marketing angles aren't going to be the benefits that Rosabella mentions. It's going to be something completely different because I don't want to completely, I don't want to compete with Rosabella directly, right? Because they're a whale. They have much more auction than me. I'm a new up and coming brand. So I want to target a different, basically another avatar or maybe even a sub avatar, because I just don't want to compete in the same pool as where Rosabella is at, if that makes sense, because this will allow us to niche down or serve any underserved avatars. And then yeah, that's basically how I think of it when I go into a saturated niche. But give me a sec, I'm just gonna read through all this. Okay, cool. So after reading that, I'm just gonna hand this link to Claude and be like, this is our direct competitor. Identify all the main marketing angles that are being shown in, that are being highlighted in the product page. The main reason we want to do this is to identify what their main marketing angles are, and so that we can find a different avatar we can target and highlight different benefits for ourselves and differentiate ourselves in the market. Fix that. Differentiate product. Cool. Now we're just gonna wait for a Claude's reply. I'm actually just gonna put this at the front of the video just because I wanna let everybody know exactly what I'm thinking while I'm running these prompts and everything. So number one, what we're doing here is I have an example product that I'm running, which is the Moringa supplement, and we have Rosabella as our main competitor. If we were going to be doing Moringa supplements, right? So we're going to take that whale competitor, we're going to use that as a benchmark and just look at how they're marketing their products, right? So in this video, we're going to highlight, look at the highlights. No, sorry. So in this video, we're going to look at all the benefits that they are highlighting, Rosabella, and then we are going to take a completely different approach because we don't want to be competing in the same audience pool as them. We don't want to be going after the same avatars because if we try to, they will win the auction and everybody will go to them because they already have brand awareness. They're on Amazon. They're everywhere, right? And they have a lot of different active ads, so we can't compete, which is why in this video, I want to show you the importance of finding all the benefits that your product solves, because the more benefits that your product solves, the more avatars you can go after, the more problems you can solve, the more desires you can go after, right? So it just gives you a bigger TAM to target. And we are just looking for a very small niche pocket to start out with. So if this is Rosabella's audience pool, we're just going to target a completely separate audience pool just because we don't want to compete against them because we will lose if we try to. And number two, once we look for that niche audience pool, we're going to validate it, get profitable, then we can eventually go after the same audience pool as Rosabella is doing right now. But I think I'm just going to add that same example at the end of the video or in the middle somewhere. But just to tell you guys in the start of the video, to simplify this for everybody that may not understand what I'm talking about is, for example, if I'm selling basketball shoes and I'm in the industry of basketball shoes, if my main competitor is marketing their basketball shoes to have extremely good grip, so if somebody Euro steps and then you don't get crossed basically, but if that's their main marketing angle, I don't want to market my shoes as, oh, we have strong grip, because if there's a whale competitor and me who are going after the same like benefit and the same avatar, everybody's just going to flock to the competitor because they're just bigger, more brand awareness, right? So I am going to look at the market and be like, okay, what other solutions does everybody want from a basketball shoe? Then there might be a group of people that want basketball shoes that make you jump higher, and then I'm gonna look at the market and be like, okay, there's a group of people that actually want this is an actual desire, but there's nobody in the market selling basketball shoes that make you jump higher. So this is an underserved audience pool, and I'm going to go after this, find my small niche pocket so I can serve all these customers, make them happy, get profitable, and then once there's more brand awareness for myself, then I can go maybe compete against the whales in my industry. So I hope that makes sense. I'll probably add this in the beginning of the video when I do my introduction. Okay, so if we see here, their core promise is reclaiming your vitality, energy, also, okay, convenience, overpower, escalating timeline. Well, this is kind of their offer, but I guess that works. Avatars, oh, this is what I want. Language points at 45. Completely ignore metabolic health. Blood sugar is Moringa's single best evidenced benefit. Small human trials on fasting and post-meal glucose. It appears nowhere in their copy. That's an open lane with an actual science behind it. The dose is low and undefended. 800 milligrams of Moringa power for 2 capsules. No testing story. Differentiation options ranked by how open the lane is. GLP-1 companion. Nobody in Moringa owns it. People eating 40% less. Blood sugar, potency purist, named vaguely. Okay, want me to build out full positioning? Yes, please conduct market research on the main underserved avatars and find the widest open lane that we can target, given the fact that we will sell the same supplement, Moringa supplement. Just want to make sure that even though it's the same supplement that we are selling, we want to serve an underserved avatar so we aren't directly competing against a whale like Rosabella. Okay, I just want to know, this is for myself because I just want to make sure. Okay, so this is what it spat out for me on the trap. Okay, so I want to mainly highlight two benefits through, oh sorry, three through my marketing and on my product page as well. So give me the best three we could go for and tackle as of right now based on current market trends. This is just manual research because I just want to know because I have no idea what Moringa does. Okay, so now this was just for me to see. It gave us the three different things that we could go for. The reason I want to highlight three benefits is essentially when I launch with three different ad sets on like maybe $150 budget. And then within those three ad sets, one ad set is one benefit, another ad set is another benefit, and then the third is another benefit. And then I'm targeting three different avatars within those three ad sets when I first test. And then on the product page, it will have all those three benefits. And then once I find a winning avatar that I'm targeting or a winning ad set, then I will shift my product page or create another landing page that is extremely specific to that specific benefit and the avatar we're targeting basically, which is why I want three. But this is what Claude gave me. But now I'm just gonna go here and run my usual prompts. I'm sure you guys seen this in my previous videos. Okay, so I just copied this, gonna paste it here. So now insert product name, just gonna call it Moringa supplement. Description or link to the competitor's page, we're just gonna go here, grab Rosabella, plus this, and then I'm gonna add the description, just gonna take it from here. Cool, and then price point, probably $35.99. Primary market, optional, nope, definitely to the USA. And then, yep, just gonna clean that up. Yep, I think that's good to go. So we're just gonna insert this and then run my first prompt and then basically go over the whole market research prompt so it has the most amount of context possible when writing the copy and the product page copy for me as well. Okay, cool. So it gave us the whole thing. So I'm just gonna copy it, come here, paste it in a new tab, have all that. And then I'm just gonna go and copy and paste the rest of these 6 prompts right here since we just completed step 1. And it's going to take a while, so I'll just see you guys after everything is completed. And by the way, guys, just to explain to you clearly, so this is how I think about things. If I'm entering a very saturated market with a ton of whales, then what I'm going to do is, for example, if I'm selling basketball shoes, then and if my biggest competitor is selling basketball shoes and his main thing is, or our basketball shoes have the strongest grip, then obviously I wouldn't market my shoes as, oh, we have the strongest grip too, unless you can introduce like a new mechanism to it, provide new information, or educate the customers more. I would probably not go for the same avatar, and I would probably not mention that we solve the same solution as our biggest competitor. Reason being, they already have the auction and they have brand awareness. So if they have brand awareness and they have auction, you are never going to win against them, which is why if there is a basketball shoe, it can solve grip, but what can it also solve? It can also solve jumping higher, basically. Everybody wants to jump higher, they want to dunk, they want to block shots. So if nobody in the market or your biggest competitors aren't marketing to their avatars by saying, oh, our shoes help you jump higher, then that is a gap in the market. Obviously, given the fact that there is demand for that specific desire, and then if I find that there is a desire for jumping higher, and that there is like a group of people, like a group of avatars, that actually want that, that means they are an underserved avatar because that group of people, they want to jump higher, but there is nothing in the market that helps them jump higher, which is why I can come in and market my shoes as, oh, like our shoes help you jump higher. Then all those avatars who are in need for a solution like that will come to me because that's my main marketing angle. And that's basically how you want to think about it, very simply. Obviously, when you actually write copy for everything, when you do the market research, there are a ton of competitors out there, so it gets much more complicated, but in very, very simple and easy to understand terms, that's what I'm trying to get across to everybody. And number 2, when it comes to the ad sets, I personally do 3 ad sets to, I know I explained this before, but I just want to make it more clear. 3 ad sets on a $150 budget, and within those 3 ad sets, I am going to have 3 different avatars that I'm targeting. So 3 different problems that I'm solving with my product, or just 3 different avatars, and I'm just targeting like the different desires that people might have, who are underserved avatars that I can just tackle and capture that small piece of the pie, right? Okay, step 2 is completed. Copy. But yeah, essentially that's just what I wanted to get across because it's super important to understand the basically my thought process behind this, and it's important for you guys to understand that because you guys have to actually think for yourselves and do this as well. But I'll see you when everything is done. Okay, so step 3 is done. Um, this is like a very long process, by the way, but it's worth it. So I'm just gonna tell it to go for step 4. Cool, and then we're just gonna wait. Okay, so step 4 is done. Just gonna copy that and then tell it to go for step 5. Yep, and then come here. Step 4, copy paste. We got 2 more to go. So after that, we will go into writing our ad copy for everything. And by the way, I know last video we went for like a winning ad copy from a competitor, etc., but it's not always like a specific formula where it has to be like one from the competitor or one from yourself, one from somewhere else. As mentioned in the previous video, you can always mix things up because right now we have a whale competitor, so which is why I just don't want to do anything that they're doing, and which is why I'm coming up with my own ideas. And obviously, if I look more and do some more research, we can find other competitors that might be bigger or on the same level as Rosabella. But just because this is an example video, I'm gonna keep it at this and then come up with my own 3 ideas that we're gonna target with our ad copy, or my own 3 avatars, sorry. And then we're gonna target them, write the ad copy, and then basically write the copy for the product page to show you guys how I make everything congruent. Cool. So did step 5. Do step 6, thanks. Then gonna come here. Perfect. Now we just need one more. I actually remember we don't need to do prompt 6, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Delete this. Then now I'm just gonna go and ask Claude. Okay, so based on all the research done prior, want to go find the 3 most underserved avatars in the market right now that we can target with our Moringa supplement. Preferably benefits and avatars that Rosabella is not targeting, so we aren't trying to compete against the same audience pool, and we will soon be writing native ad copies for these 3 avatars and benefits once everything is solidified. Perfect. And yeah, we'll wait for Claude's answer. But yeah, it gave me the 3 most underserved avatars when going for the Moringa supplement. So I'm just gonna come back here and then just write underserved avatars. Cool. So let's just take a look. Heritage grew up. Trusted provenance. I think I like the other ones better if I'm being honest. I remember you gave me 3 benefits that we could highlight for our product to not compete with Rosabella. Can we use those benefits and find 3 different avatars we can target instead of these ones above? And then I'm just gonna wait for the reply and then just see. Okay, so it gave me the new benefits that I liked previously, and then I'm just gonna write like V2 and paste it here. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna start writing the copy. As you guys may know, I provided all this for free in my previous speedrun video, but I'll link it again down below in this video as well. What does this say? Yep, ad writing. So competitor copy remake and different niche. This is what we used, if I'm not mistaken. This is what we used in the previous video, but now that we know exactly which benefits that we're going to go for with this product, we're just going to take this prompt, ad copy, and then the benchmark, the blueprint, and then, yep, we're just going to generate the 3 different ad copies for the 3 different avatars we're going to be targeting that we have right here. Avatar 1, this guy, and then this guy. Cool. I was gonna just skim over this, but I'm just gonna go over this one more time just because there might be people that don't actually know or just haven't watched the previous video and are new viewers. So basically, I have this doc here. It's basically the blueprint to writing a very high converting native ad copy. I have it in 3 different sections, and then within those 3 different sections, I tell you exactly how to write your native ad copy: the hook, the lead, the product discovery, new information on the problem, new information on the solution, the results, offers, bonuses, and the CTA, right? So I took this whole thing, and this prompt right here, as long as here, your inputs, you input the avatar, the awareness level, and the angle, it will write you an ad copy specifically in this format that I like to write my ad copy in. And that's because I made the prompt, right? So right here, if you go to, so you should have done all your prompts up here for the steps 1 to 6 for the deep market research prompt. And then if you go to tab 3, so it's step 3 on the prompt, it's going to list out the awareness levels. So most people in the Moringa supplement industry space is product aware or solution aware. But since the Claude prompt told me that everybody is going to be solution aware, problem aware, number 1, and then number 2 is solution aware, I'm going to take this copy, come here, and then it's going to look like that. So what I'm going to do here is my inputs. I'm just going to copy paste this here. Then my avatar. I'm going to leave the angle blank so Claude can actually just choose it. You can pick based on all the research done prior. And since it already told me that we should go for a problem-aware audience, I'm going to change this to problem-aware. And then regarding the avatar, Claude already gave us the avatars here. So for avatar 1, I'm just going to copy everything. Copy this, and then come here, paste the avatar. And then I'm just going to press insert, and then that's going to give me my first native ad copy that I can run for my like example product or site. And then, by the way, just to explain in depth, we are taking avatars 1, 2, and then 3 that we got from the prompts prior, and then we're going to write the ad copies for this. So as you can see here, I inserted just the prompt that I gave you guys, or which I will give you. Wrote the 5 different meta headlines, wrote the 5 different hooks, and it wrote me the native ad in exactly, like the exact format that I would want to write my native ad in. So, yeah, this is perfect. And obviously we're going to have to make some tweaks to it, but I'm not going to show you guys how to make all the tweaks because it's going to take too long. But hopefully you guys I actually know how to write some copy. Just copy this, come here, add copy 1. Come here, paste this, and then now we're gonna go for add copy 2, add copy 3, and how we're gonna do that is the same thing. We're just gonna copy this whole thing, come here, paste it, and then just take this part right here, move my face, come here, and then you choose based on our prior research. This should be problem aware, as our Claude told us. And then for this, the avatar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here, grab my avatar here, number 2 avatar, paste it here, press enter, and then we'll have our second ad copy. Number 1, the reason I don't want to show you how to edit all the copy is because it's just going to take too long. So I'm not going to, hopefully you guys actually know how to write copy, and this whole process speeds up everything that speeds up your guys' process because it writes the copy for you, the headlines and the hooks. So you guys have the copy there, and then if you guys actually know how to write good copy, then you guys can just quickly edit it based on your manual edits, and then you can launch them. So this is basically what I use to quicken up my process when I don't want to manually write like 1,000 words or like 2,000 words, etc. But yeah, hopefully you guys know how to write good copy, because I don't want to go through that in this video. I'll just show you guys my process on how to quickly make everything work. Okay, so we got the add copy to, copy, and then come here, and paste it here, copy to. We're just going to go back and do the same thing. Take this, my inputs, come here, angles, you choose based on prior research. And avatars, we're going to go back here to avatar. Yep. Copy. Cool. And then we're just going to wait for that last piece of copy. Cool, so we got the last piece of copy. Just copy that and then paste it in add copy 3. Okay, amazing. Now, that was an extreme speed run on how to get the market research done, plus target different avatars in a saturated market, plus get your 3 different native ad copies with the 5 different meta headlines and 5 different hooks that you're going to be running once you start running ads on Meta, right? So now we're just going to go back here, and then basically I'm just going to remove all the things that I don't really like. I don't really like this. Just going to get rid of it. I just want to go and then finish this. Products. Let's go here. Where was it? Yeah, sell one out of stock. Continue selling one out of stock. Continue. And then go back to online store. Come here. And if I press the shop now again. Okay, cool, it works now. So I'm just gonna come here, scrolling images, get rid of that, come here, get rid of that as well. Just get rid of that, reasons to buy, get rid of that. 1,000 happy customers, this, cool. I'll get rid of this wave thing here, selection border. Okay, cool, and I don't want that. Get rid of that. Yeah, so we'll fix the color and then we'll write the copy. Okay, this is going to be a lot, but okay, if you guys don't know, there's a thing right here, product page copy. If you look product page copy generation prompt. So what I always do is if you paste, for everybody that's new here, by the way, if you copy this, you paste it here, and then you simply attach the screenshot of the section you want to write the copy for, which is like right here. Just copy that. And then guess what it does? It just writes the copy for you. And this prompt specifically engineers everything regarding the copy to be congruent with all the native ads you wrote and the market research and then the avatars you're going for through the native ad copies. So the avatars you're going for the native ad copy plus the copy that you're writing on your product page is congruent with one another. And all you need to do is copy that prompt in and simply attach the screenshot of the section you want to write the copy for, and it will write it for you. So that's the whole purpose of that. The whole purpose of the prompt I just showed you here. So essentially what you would do is you just go here, although I don't really like it. Just go here. And then change that to plant, change that to, here, you change that to plant capsule, change that, as simple as that. And then, this one, I also want to write some things for this, and then I'll just copy this again, paste this, enter, and then wait for that section to be written out. We're gonna leave supplement. This is for the next section, by the way, like right here. Description. Description, opening line. Okay, it's done. Copy that, go to most common questions, open that, delete, enter, perfect. And then here, just gonna go here, description, come here, stop there. Copy, paste, perfect. And then processing and shipping, we offer. You guys don't really want to lie here because your customer support's gonna get flooded. Like if you write like 3 to 5 day shipping and then it ships out in like 14 days, then everybody's gonna be very mad. Everybody's gonna charge back, and then you're gonna have to refund, and it's not fun. So make sure you actually write the correct dates for your shipping if you don't want to run into issues later on. It's a mistake I made. Cool. Now we're just going to come here, screenshot this, come here, paste it here, copy this whole thing, and then perfect. And then we're just gonna wait for that to load. Okay, so it wrote it for me. So if we look here, 3 different bullet points. I really don't like the copy right now, obviously, because I need to fix it, but we'll just run with this for now. Come here. Tested implant. Antioxidant. Come here and store it there. And then the headline, the subheadline is here. Subheadline, come here. Bottle. Cool. Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep it like that actually. Save. Copy this. Come here, paste it again. And I want to come here and then finish the next section. I don't really like this section, which is why I'm just gonna come here and take it away. Benefits of love. I'm just gonna write this right here. Come here, screenshot that, and then wait for that to load. Come here. Okay. Actually like this. Awesome. Obviously, all these things have to be checked because they might not be true, but we'll see. We'll see. And then obviously, you want to make sure you do the customer reviews, and then you come here, and then just screenshot this, and you come here. I'm pretty sure there's like the little, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you guys get the point. I'll just remove this. Contact us, frequently asked. Okay, cool. Then I would go here and then, wait, before I do that, just want to make sure. Yeah. Fix this. First benefit. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Ingredient. Second bit. Grown not made. Come here. Grown not made. Cool. Description. Don't like the first benefit, second benefit, etc. with new for those pills, because I don't really like how it says second benefit, third benefit. It seems really just kind of unprofessional. The label, what's in it? What's in it? Where is it from? How we check? Cool, that's much better. Then obviously you guys would have to do your FAQs and then basically clean up this whole thing, and then also create your bundles. And to create your bundles, go here. I'm pretty sure there was already a bundle created. Yeah, this thing was published. Okay, so since the bundle was published, all you would need to do is go here. Shop now, product information, product details. Where was this? Was it here? Pretty sure it was here. Yeah, Atlas bundler. And add, save. Where'd it go? No, I don't want that there. I personally want that. Atlas bundler. I'm just gonna move it down here. Yep, perfect. So if we look at it on mobile view, free USA shipping, test color default, nope, black, cool, free USA shipping, and then yeah, we have that there, the 4 pills, the bundles, add to cart. So I'm not gonna fix this whole thing right now just because I don't really want to. Again, it's gonna take a lot of time, but the main point of this whole thing was to show you my thought process on exactly how I would think about things when it comes to competing in a saturated market, and also basically finding our main marketing angles when it comes to competing against a whale, basically. But if I were to fix this whole site and actually put time and effort into doing so, what I would do is, number one, I'm just going to tell you guys because I don't want to do it because that's going to take another like 2 hours. Free USA shipping, make the font bigger, change the color of the background to maybe black, and then change the font to white. Okay, and then add more product photos, and then obviously create a logo for the store, and then put the logo there, so it's now called Supplement Speedrun. And then obviously change this. You can simply change that to something like 1,000 plus customer, like 1,000 plus customers satisfied, or something like that. And then Moringa, obviously you want to have a better name for it, like Moringa supplement, I don't know, like Rosabella Moringa supplement, something like that. The pills, I would change the outside lines to not make it like dots, and I would make it just a straight line, and then maybe change the color of the pill. For the bundles, I would make sure to insert either like Kaching subscriptions or Loop subscriptions, and then make sure there's a buy 1, buy 2, get 1 free, buy 3, get 2 free, etc. But create the offers. I actually should do a video on unit economics and how to structure your offer properly to give yourselves the best margins, etc. But I'll make that video next time. And then I would change the color of the add to cart. I would make sure to change everything for here, and then change the photo here, benefit to love. And then I would make sure there's not too much text here. I would make sure that all this text fits into the actual box, so it's not like ugly. I would change the color here to get rid of this shop now, and then change the color here, get a new basically image for this, and then make sure to do the judge me reviews, plus I would do the I basically changed the whole color scheme of everything, and that's how I would complete the store. But even though I don't show you guys how I actually edit the store, I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this, because at the end of the day, you guys were able to see my thought process on how I would tackle the marketing angles when competing against a whale competitor, and basically how to use my prompt stack that I have right here that I use to basically scale up stores to 100K a month, 200K a month, and to basically create a very, very profitable MRR store that I also have currently. But yeah, I'll also link this in the description below so you guys can have access to everything. But yeah, the whole value of this video, I hope, was for you guys to understand the thought process behind how I want to compete against whales in a saturated market, and not more so like the whole editing of the site, because that you can simply ask Atlas to do it for you on Sidekick or just Claude Code, etc. But yeah, hope the video was helpful, guys. And if you guys want $3,500 worth of ecom tools, including all these tools right here, for just 29 bucks, I'll leave the link in my description below. And if you guys have any questions, you can always DM me. I'll link my socials in the link below as well. Thank you for watching.